Hello everybody and welcome back to Triple B. Boy, we've got a good one for you today. We reached out today and talked to John, and he came out with a surprise for us today. He already helped us out just a little bit and setting up a couple pieces for us today. And what do we have here? We've got a DB10 by Diamandback with the M-Lock rail multi-cal 308 Winchester. It's in midnight bronze with a 16-inch barrel. And we are going to be pulling this out today, putting on some little extras on it, and getting it ready for the range. We are going to have a lot of fun with this today. We are going to be putting on a ATN today. And we're going to be putting on a little tactical bipod right there from XTS, and a Magpul little polymer M-Lock rail section on the front, which we already had mounted, and we'll get that ready for the next part of the video. But just wanted to show you this right now and get you ready for what's to come. This will be my wife's shooter, and we are going to be taking it out to the range and trying it for today. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shoot a 6.5 Howa 1500 that I'm going to do a separate video on. And then we're going to compare them across several shooters and show you what it does. Hope to see you soon. Be right back. We're here today with this beauty right here. This is the Diamandback 308 DB10. It is part of the AR-10 family. We have on top the ATN Excite 2 in HD, and this is a multi-caliber 308, and it will fire the 7.62. We do have Magpul magazines with a Magpul front handle, as well as a new front sight piece right here, bipod, with the ATN on top. We've got it powered up. We've got right inside of it right now, we do have ammo that is from the Loaded Gunny. We do want to thank him for that, and we should be ready to rock and roll. Another good shot group right here, close together. We got it. We're a little bit outside of 50 yards, so it's just a little bit loose right here, but shooting good, having a good time. We're going to continue on. Alright everybody, welcome back to Triple B, and here we are. We're looking at the DB10 by Diamandback with the 16-inch barrel. And we have the scope mounted. We're using an ATN Excite in HD, and we have the Magpul M-Lock polymer rail section on the front, so we could mount our XTS tactical bipod on the front. And we've got a little Magpul setup here. We do have 20 round magazines for this, and we are going to be taking this out to the range. My wife will be shooting this, as well as myself and two other of the people that help out with the channel. And what we'll be doing is going over this. We'll talk about recoil, we'll talk about how it shoots, accuracy, and we're going to be going over several bits of ammo. And while we're going over this, we would like to go ahead and thank John from JB Armament. You can reach out to him at jbarmament.com, and we'll post a little thing up there for providing this firearm for today's episode. And we would also like to thank the Loaded Gunny. He does provide ammunition for us, and we're going to be trying out several different ammunition here in 308. We're going to be trying the Remington Core Lock. In 308, we're going to be trying the Winchester PowerPoint. We're going to be trying the PMC ammunition. And last but not least, we're going to be trying some Hornady American Whitetail. And we'll be going over all the ammo and what it does, and we'll show the accuracy here. We've got a couple new targets and a new thing, and we're going to try them out at the range. Again, a big shout out to Nathan over at the Loaded Gunny for providing all of our ammunition for this video. And we would also like again to thank JB Armament for providing this for us to use on the channel. Just look at this finish. What a very, very nice finish here. Just fantastic. We really like the ATN setup. I've used this on several of my firearms. Really, really like that. We do have the adjustable backstock here. Just excellent right here. We're going to check all that out, see how that does. Grip's a little small on my thought, but it does have good texturing on it. It's pretty nice. We do have the Magpul front piece here. We do like that. It's got some nice grip on the front of this. We do have the standard A2 on the end here. We might change that out later on. As you can tell, the rail on the top starts here. It does dip out for a while and come back in with the skeletonized metal frame. Really, really, really nice here. As I said, we do have a couple things forward assist that actually works. The deflector's nice. Got a really nice bolt carrier group in here, and we're going to tear all this apart after we get about, let's shoot 250 rounds through this thing, and then we'll do the first test and we'll let you know how it goes. And just so that you don't go ahead and forget what you're shooting here, it's listed right here in the dust cover. For those that just don't know, I guess that's the way that they want to make sure that you know exactly what you're shooting and what ammo to load into this. But it is the Cal Multi DB10. Really, really nice gun. This did come in right at $1,200 for the firearm. That was provided by JB Armament. You can reach out and buy this there. Again, their website is jbarmament.com. Go ahead and check them out and tell them that I sent you. And when they ask, just say JD sent you. Again, several of us will be shooting, and you'll get it from several different perspectives. And we hope that you enjoy watching this video. And if you do, please like and subscribe today. I'd like to go ahead and remind everybody that anytime you're doing any type of work on your firearm here, you always want to try to either open and check the bolt. You can put in a flag, or you can leave it to the back, but always check every time before you do anything with your firearm. Safety first out here, people. Just remember, let's do everything safely and have fun. When you're doing a sight picture like this, the objective is to get a good eye relief. You want to be able to look down through the sights, see the entire circle of the sight, make sure everything looks level inside. Inside this scope, there's actually 2 level units that tell your elevation and your terrain, and you're able to adjust fire for that. So you want to make sure everything's level. You want to be lined up on your target when you pull your trigger. And what you want to do is you want to take a deep breath, and then when you exhale out, at the end of your exhales, when you pull your trigger for your best accuracy. Hey, I aimed for the dead center of the head and the 2 eyeballs, and I got an eye in center of the head and just off.
I was shooting for the same spot and I got it. Girls are killing it.
Welcome back, everybody, to Triple B. Here we are. We have just got back from the range just a little bit ago, and we have fired our 250 rounds through this wonderful AR-10 family DB-10 from Diamandback, and we are going to take this apart and go over it. And I gotta be honest with you, I really thought this was going to be a lot dirtier. This turned out to be a pretty clean run with this gun. As we do know, we did have a couple misfeeds. We changed out that magazine, and we did not have any other misfeeds whatsoever with that. So that turned out to be a really, really great thing. We were able to identify the problem, which was the magazine. With that being said, sometimes that's what you have to look for, is just trying to figure out what was going on. And with that, it turned out that it was the magazine, and we were able to move forward with it and get things done. So turned out to be a good learning experience with that, and we were able to take care of that one piece and have a bunch of firing afterward with no other issues. And that's stuff that we look for, and we want to try to find out and let you know. It was a Magpul 20 for the AR-10 was the magazine that messed up on us. And we are going to try to find out a little bit more about it when we take it apart and see if there was any issues with it or before we send it back. So right now all we're doing is just disassembling this right here. Because we only did 250 rounds, I'm not going to take out the spring right here. There's really no point. But what we will do is go ahead, and now that we have all this apart, broken down field strip, what we will do is clean it up and move on to the next part. Now that we have all the parts disassembled, and like I said, we were able to go over top and see that there wasn't a lot of wear marks or any really buildup, which was really good after 250 rounds. And today we're going to be cleaning with shooter lube, made in the USA. Something that we like with all of our products if we can. We like to support locally here as well, and we want to reach out and say thank you to JB Armament and the Loaded Gunny for providing these today to us so that we are able to run this channel. And we can't be anywhere without subscribers, so we hope you subscribe today. Hit that like button, and we'll go on from there. As we go ahead and let this dissolve just for a second, we can go down, wipe down this right here, get some of this dirt out. Scope performed very, very well. Nothing really went bad with it. We did have a battery failure that happened in the middle of it, but we were able to quickly change out batteries and continue on with it. Scope turned out to be pretty accurate. We really, really enjoyed it. No real deviations or anything from it, so we were really, really excited with that. What I'll be doing is just doing a quick clean down. Got myself a couple little brushes and a couple little things. We'll clean out some of these areas here, and we'll get this thing ready for a reassembly. Hopefully you are having a good day. Did want to let you know, out of the 250 rounds, we did have the misfeed again, and that was due to the magazine that we switched out. After we switched it out, we had no other problems with this weapon. So I can say from what I've experienced that it was not the weapon's fault, that it was actually a problem with the spring, which actually was just not having a ton of tension on it. So we don't think it was pushing it up into the round very well. Into the chamber. So we're going to continue to clean and wipe this down. We'll be back with you in just a minute. Let's do this again. We're here. We've just gotten our weapon put back together. We have everything all cleaned up. Just doing a little wipe down on the outside. Did have a little bit with the firing pin trying to get it back in, but that's just because it's so new. Sometimes it takes a little bit for these parts to get worn in. And a lot of your really nice rifles or precision rifles, it takes a little bit for that to happen, just because of how tight they are made and how precise they are made. Didn't have any real problems again, except for with that magazine. But boy, does this bronze paint scheme come out real nice on this now. Like I said before, we have done a little bit on here with putting the front bipod and the front rail, plus the forward hand grip right here. We did add the scope, of course, We did have a bunch of really good luck. We really liked this thing. It fired really well, as you can see in the videos. And now we're down to our last test, which is a function test. So of course we're going to check, make sure the barrel's clear, everything locks back. We'll let it go forward, flip it up, and we've got ourselves a fire. Looks like we're ready to take it back out to the range. And we are soon going to be doing a AR-10 test versus one of our other rifles, which is the Howa 6.5. We're going to go in on accuracy as well as weight and types of bullets and penetration. We do have some gelatin heads and bodies coming in that we're going to be testing a multitude of ammo on. We look forward to doing that for you all seeing it. So please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and we thank you for coming out and checking out Triple B today. Talk to you soon.